want to thank you all and welcome you all for coming tonight to the City of Lowell's Community Menorah Ceremony, lighting ceremony, celebrating the Festival of Chanukah. I'm Jim Shanker, host of L'chaim Jewish Radio on 980 WCAP. Before we begin, there's a lot of people that we have to thank for gathering everybody, and we're so grateful that there's such a wonderful crowd here tonight. I want to thank City Manager Tom Golden and also Peter Crew and Deandra Silk and the entire team from Lowell's Office of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, along with Rabbi Zalman of Chabad of Neshoba Valley, for everyone's hard work in putting this event together. I also wish to thank Sam Poulton and WCAP Radio for broadcasting this event live, and also for Lowell Telecommunications for filming the event that will be running on that station going forward during the week. And now, on to the festivities. That's all right. Okay, initially, to officially welcome you from the City of Lowell, I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city, Sakori Chow.
Good evening, everyone, and I want to thank everyone for being here. Today this is the first event of lighting the Menorah candle, first ever in the city of Lowell, and it's very, very historical for a city like Lowell with the diversity. We celebrate different cultures, different faiths from all the world, and today we are celebrating those who are celebrating the Jewish faith. And as you can see with the friends of our Jewish brothers and sisters, we have many friends from all the city, from all the region coming together to celebrate as one. I also like to welcome, I see the Colonel here early in the audience, and also the veterans. As you know, today is also Pearl Harbor Day. I believe that he's gonna speak something about it later on. And when we're talking about lighting the Menorah candle, we are celebrating peace. We're celebrating the triumph of light over darkness. And that's for us, it's very important for us to consider, to commemorate, and to celebrate. What does it really mean to have a triumph of light over darkness? And for us, is that to have peace and to have love in our hearts. And with the conflict that's happening all over the world, really that we are celebrating this diversity, we celebrate the light over darkness, the triumph of love and peace. Right here in our city, with everyone, that the individuals here, we could be a beacon of light, not just for the country of America, but really all over the world, that a city like ours were able to celebrate the differentness, the unique culture, the unique different perspective, the different faith. If we can do this in a city like Lowell, with over 70 nations who are represented in the city, we are like the United Nations, and surely we can be an encouragement, we can be a leader for the rest of the world. And I know that many of the people here, some included the elected officials, they wholeheartedly believe in that. And I'd like to acknowledge them here real quick. We have State Representative Van Howard, he's in front of me as well, and State Representative Rodney Elliott. We also have representative from Roddy Mom's office. And of course, we have the city manager's office. They are in the audience, from Sean to Connor and everyone else. And I also want to thank the Lowell Police Department for being here as well. Without further ado, I just encourage all of you not only to celebrate the light, the triumph of light over darkness today, but I encourage every one of you to celebrate it every day, and to celebrate with your family, and to celebrate it with the neighbors. And to my left also, I forgot, sometimes you forget the people are closest to you that serve with you. On the council, I see Councilor Rita Mercia, she's right there, and Councilor Wayne Jones. Jim, thank you for organizing this, and again, this is a wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Just to give a little background, Chabad International has been doing this around the state and around the world. And last year, I helped Rabbi Asher Bronstein from Chabad in Andover organize it, and Representative Vanna Howard was there, and she came up to me and said, "Jim, we have to bring this to Lowell." And that, along with the city manager, really started the ball rolling to have this event here today. Representative Howard then went to the city council, and councilors Janest and Leahy brought a motion forward to have the mayor look into doing this, and that's why we're all here this afternoon. So I want to bring Representative Vanna Howard up, and she has a proclamation from the governor and from the House of Representatives, and she's going to read those and speak to us right now. And Representative Elliott, if you want to be with her. And
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jim Shanker. And it's so great to be here with you and tonight as we gather to mark the first night of Hanukkah, but also we celebrate Lowell's first ever community menorah lighting. So this is a very, very historic moment for the city of Lowell. And so I just want to say thank you to Jim Shanker, my partner in crime, to get this ball rolling. A year ago tonight, Jim and I, we were at a menorah lighting in Tewksbury. And so I said to Jim, we have to do this. Just like you said, we have to do this in Lowell. I looked into it to make sure that, that the menorah lighting has happened before in the city of Lowell, and when I looked to it, we never had one in the city of Lowell. And so I said, Jim, let's do this. So I reached out to councilors Wayne Janess and John Leahy to file a motion to get this ball rolling. And Jim Shanker, I said, Jim, you have to get a rabbi. Find a rabbi a year ahead, because I know this time of year they're very busy with multiple events. So Jim was able to find Rabbi Zalman, and thank you so much, Rabbi Zalman, to be here and available. I know you have so many events happening, and so this is a very historic, important night, and I just want to say thank you to all the council members that approved the motion. Here we are tonight, and thank you so much for doing that, and the city of Lowell and everyone here, the city manager, for ensuring that tonight happened. And so this was a work of love by all of us for making this happen for the city of Lowell, but also more importantly, it's about embracing all faith, and that we all here together and gather, and no matter where you come from. So this is very important. And I have to mark this special occasion tonight, being the first ever community menorah lighting in the city of Lowell. I joined by my colleague, Representative Rodney Elliott, to present the House of Representatives citation to mark this important historic event. And so if I could have Rep. Elliott.
We offer our sincere congratulations to the Neshoba Valley Chabad in recognition of Lowell's first official community menorah lighting, and the 44th anniversary of the National Menorah marked the commencement of Hanukkah, the festival of lights, the most widely celebrated of the Jewish holidays, to celebrate and remember the miracle in which one day's supply of oil lasted 8 days in the Holy Temple of ancient Jerusalem. The entire membership, we extend our very best wishes and express the hope for future and good fortune and continued success in all endeavors given on the seventh day by Representative Howard, myself, and offered by the Speaker of the House and Representative Monty Mom's office as well. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Rabbi.
I accept this on behalf of the entire Jewish community.
Okay, one more. A proclamation from the governor. The print is very small, so I'm going to put on my reading glasses. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, a proclamation, whereas Hanukkah, also known as the Festival of Lights, is observed for 8 days and nights and is celebrated around the globe. Hanukkah is an opportunity to express gratitude for blessings and miracles, and whereas those who celebrate Hanukkah spend time with family and friends to share stories of religious freedom and divine miracles, reminding their community of the strength of courage, and whereas members of the Jewish community come together with friends and family to celebrate tradition by eating latkes, spinning the dreidel and lighting candles, one for each night to remind us of days long ago. And whereas Massachusetts celebrates our Jewish residents, friends, and neighbors, and their values, culture, and contributions that have helped shape the character of our nation, our state, and our communities. And whereas it is pertinent to mention how anti-Semitism remains a persistent, pervasive, and disturbing problem that is rising across the country, and Massachusetts will always stand firmly opposed to anti-Semitism and hate. And whereas Hanukkah is a time to recognize Jewish faith, strength, and perseverance, it encourages hope and reminds us that we can all bring light to the world. Now, therefore, I, Maura T. Healey, Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, do hereby proclaim December 7 through December 15, 2023 to be the celebration of Hanukkah, and urge all residents of the Commonwealth to take cognizance of this event and participate fittingly in its observance. Given at the Executive Chamber in Boston, this 7th day of December in the year 2023, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 247, by Her Excellency Maura T. Healey, Governor of the Commonwealth, Kimberly Driscoll, Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth, William Francis Galvin, Secretary of the Commonwealth. God save the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you, Representative Howard and Representative Elliott. We really appreciate your being here and bringing us all the whereas. All right, we have a quick message from the Lowell Veterans Council, and then we'll get on with the program.
Good afternoon. Before I bring greetings from the Veterans Council, there's somebody out here in the audience that deserves a round of applause. Please look at Joel Cohen. And for the last probably 10 years, this gathering has been a total of 3 people. Joel Cohen, myself, and somebody who might have passed by. So thank you for this tremendous turnout. And I want to quickly, this morning, we had a commemoration of Pearl Harbor Day, and as the veterans assembled, it began to dawn on many people that with today being the first night of Hanukkah, there should be an acknowledgement from the veterans. We have representatives from each of the services, and I'd like you to just give them a quick round of applause, and they're very happy to be here. Jean Pinard of the U.S. Navy, Ron Roy from the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, and John King, United States Army, and he's been in longer even than I have. Just one quick thought, we're about to light the menorah. We are all in the Jewish community, obviously, proud of our heritage and proud of the city that represents so many ethnicities. And Rabbi Zalman has managed to bring together every ethnicity in the city represented by the veterans. And the flag of the Jewish war veterans flew at the Hall of Flags at the Memorial Auditorium before there was a state of Israel. Before there was a state of Israel, there were Jewish war veterans in Lowell. In fact, a vibrant community since the 1880s. And this morning, and later on as we gathered as military veterans, the theme was, might does not always make right, but right is always mighty. Right always makes right. And as we light the candle and remember what happened so long ago, when a small band of rebels succeeded in regaining their freedom and rededicating the temple. We hope that the lights we light tonight will not only light Lowell, but the world. So thanks to the mayor, and especially the city manager and Representative Howard for getting this started, and Jim Shanker. And one last thing. Way back, a city manager Murphy, was faced with an insurmountable problem, and that was he was told to remove the creche from City Hall, and it got moved across the street to St. Anne's. And then another miracle occurred. All of the interested parties in the city got together and said, why don't we salute all ethnicities, all religions, all who have a connection to this very special season of miracles. And one by one, the other communities stepped up with a menorah, with our Buddhist symbols, and this is now open to everyone. Please look around, you'll see various monuments, and it all began because someone said you can't do it. Lowell can do anything when we work together. So we all thank you very much, especially the veterans community, from the Armenians to the Vietnam veterans. Thank you very, very much.
On behalf of the Jewish community, it means very much to us that the city has put this together, sponsored this, and hosting this, and recognizing this, and it is really, really a source of great pride and solidarity, and we thank you very, very much. I want to say that on the table, we have still some donuts left. Please make sure that there's nothing left before you leave. We have dreidels, we have Happy Hanukkah balloons, we have chocolate coins for you to take home and celebrate Hanukkah with your family and have a great time. And if you don't have a menorah and candles at home, we have menorah kits on the table. Please feel free to take a box and light the candles tonight and every night of Hanukkah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were to light a candle, how long do you think it would burn? 3,300 years ago, God lit a flame at Mount Sinai. And that flame continues to burn today here in Lowell, in front of Lowell City Hall. Over the years, how many have tried to extinguish that flame? The Babylonians wanted to extinguish it, the Persians, the Greek Empire wanted to defile its oil. And like a tsunami, the Romans came by and planned to roll over that flame and annihilate it. After the Romans came the Byzantines and the Ottomans and the pogroms from and the communists and the Nazis, and there's new ones all the time. The flame was never extinguished. It continues to burn to this day, and it will continue to burn. And I want every one of us to know that flame is you. You have the capacity to become a beacon of light. There is a flame inside every single one of us that says, I am pure, I am godly, I am sacred. Nothing can beat me. Nothing can overpower me. And if it feels like it can only burn for one day, you try it. It will burn forever and ever. It'll burn for all eternity. Every single one of us can become a source of light to illuminate and to warm the darkness of the world around us. Stop trying to fight the darkness. Stop trying to push the darkness out of you. All you have to do is light a candle. Because light always dispels darkness. Every single time, like my friend Colonel Sammy Polton said before. So every one of us, from here on, The message that the Hanukkah candle should imbue us with and that we should take home with us tonight is that every one of us is an ambassador of light. And together we can illuminate the darkness and bring about redemption for all of mankind. My friends, I think you've heard enough speeches. It's the Festival of Light.
Absolutely.
Right? So let's lighten the mood a little bit. Hanukkah doesn't mean light candles. Did you know that? Hanukkah doesn't mean eat latkes. Hanukkah means dedicate and educate yourself and your children to make the world a better place. Start with yourself, start with your home, start with your family, and go on from there and spread from there. Together we can make the world a better place. And if we lit one candle tonight, we have to know that tomorrow night it's not enough anymore. We have to light 2 candles. And the night after that, we have to light 3 candles. We have to continue to increase light every minute, every hour, every day. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvosav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim l'avoseinu bayamim hahem bizman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Ma'aser Yeshavasi lechana ve'lishabeach, tikain beis tefilasi v'sham tayadan nizabeach, together eis tachin matbeach, mitzar hamanabeach, azegmar b'shir mizmar Chanukah samizbeach, egmar b'shir mizmar Chanukah samizbeach.